Another nice trout. My goodness, that's a really nice trout right there. We hit it on the way in. Better one there. Gosh. There he is. Hey guys, Ethan Hamrick here with Wish Upon a Fish. I'm back out here on my paddleboard this afternoon. I'm gonna try to fish these flats. There's some grass flats out here in front of me. Looking to try to catch some of these big trout that are out here, and maybe a couple of redfish too around some of the docks. So we're gonna give it a shot. We don't got much time, but we're gonna give it a shot here this evening and see if we can catch a few fish. Stay tuned. All right guys, so as I mentioned, I'm out here on my paddleboard fishing this big grass flat. There's a grass flat just to the left of me, and trout are sitting on the edge of it. There's like it's probably 2 feet of water up there on top. I'm sitting in probably 8 feet of water, and then on the ledge it's probably 2 to 4 feet of water, and that's where those trout are sitting, on the edge of that ledge. And I've caught them out here pretty good before, but we're gonna see if we can catch a few today. There's definitely fish out here. I can see them busting at the surface. I can see a lot of bait as well, so looks pretty good. I'm also gonna go up there and fish those docks to the right of me and maybe catch a snook or redfish up there. So I'm gonna try a little bit of both today. About that one. That's a nice trout. That one hit a zoom or a Berkeley gold jerk shad. It's a decent little trout actually. There's a little 15.5-inch spotted sea trout. Beautiful little fish there, for sure. You smoked a Berkeley gulp shad. There he goes. And the bait I'm using today, guys, is just a fluke style bait, as you seen in last week's video. Using a gulp jerk shad and a Zoom Super Fluke, and this is just a Zoom Super Fluke watermelon seed color. Great little shad imitator that catches just about anything. I've caught anything from bass to snook and redfish and trout on it. Even caught grouper and flounder on it certain times of the year. So it's a great little bait for a variety of species. Another nice trout. Another nice trout. My goodness, that's a really nice trout right there. Oh, I'm sitting right on the edge of this. Right on the edge of this grass flat in front of me. Look at that one. That's a solid trout right there. That's a 17.5-incher. That is a nice one. Man, look at that fish. Look at the teeth on that thing. Whew. All right, guys. 17.5-inch spotted sea trout. Yeah, baby. There he goes. Those trout are sitting on the edge of that grass flat where it drops off. I'm getting all those bites in that 3 to 4, or really in that 2 to 4 foot range where that grass is. Usually, if you can catch one trout, you can catch multiple. Because typically trout will move in schools. Usually, always find them in schools. They're ganged up to feed on bait fish and stuff. One over here. Oh, there was another bite. Oh, we hit it on the way in. That's a small one. He hit it on the way in. Another little trout. Look at that thing. He just choked it. Just choking this fluke. Just choked the fluke. That's probably like a 12-incher there. Small one, but a beautiful fish for sure. Turn him loose. And another thing to remember, guys, if you're out here fishing, shallow water for trout and redfish and snook, is just to slow your approach when the water's cold. Water's pretty chilly today. It's probably in the high 50s, low 60s. It's pretty chilly, and the fish are moving a lot slower than they normally would. Look for that shallower water that warms quicker, because those fish are going to be keying on that shallower, warmer water when the water's much cooler. When you're fishing slow, try to shorten your jerks. Let the bait pause and fall for longer. The slower that bait is worked, a lot of times this time of year, the more bites you can get those fish to eat more. And that bait slowly falls down in front of them. They don't have to chase it too far. Told you, dude. That's a better one there. Better one there. Gosh. Got him, baby. Yes. That's a good one right there, guys. How about that? All right, 20 incher on the old DOA swim bait on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Good little redfish. Good little redfish rig there. There he goes. Pretty fish right there. Another one. Another one. This dock is loaded. There's another redfish. Yeah. 15 incher. Nice little fat one. Another one on the swim bait. They're choking the swim bait today. So. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's a decent trout there. That's a decent trout. You see him wake on that, guys? Golly. Fish number 7 on the day. Trout number 4. Woo, there he goes. Finally caught another one. All right, guys, we're about to have to wrap it up. It's gonna get dark on me here again. But I had a decent afternoon. Caught 7 fish, 4 sea trout and 3 redfish. They're biting pretty good for the hours I was out here, so we'll take it. I'll link all the gear that I use in the video description. I'll link all the baits, the rod, the reel, the line. I'll even link the paddleboard so you can know what paddleboard I'm using. I'll link all that in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and there'll be a lot more cool and exciting fishing videos headed your way. We'll talk to you soon.